If you're stressed out about your portfolio, raise your hand. High, so I can see it. Up over your head. All right, okay.
If you complete a year of classes here at Ashcan, you complete 18 credits of studio coursework.
All the things I've done, I've been able to do because of my PRATT education.
We really want to see you taking the time to show yourself. Focus on the things that you're really passionate about making.
I wanted to just like show kind of like a scene of like what my dinner would be, but like instead of like my dad holding the cigarette, it would be like rain.
Like you're definitely getting the feeling across. Like it's definitely, there's elements of like being familiar, maybe looking back home as a kid, and then also people that are like close to you and just relating yourselves to them and your relationship with them. And that's always a good practice to have. So Lauren has a really strong portfolio. I'm excited to see that she spent a lot of time observing the world around her. She has really great detailed environment studies. She's really great at capturing the lighting of a space. And I can really see her applying those skills now into computer animation, which is what she's interested in studying. She also has some great ideas for stories. We looked at some environment studies. She has an idea in her mind for a story she wants to tell, so she's going to be translating these 2D observational studies into perhaps more three-dimensional digital work. I'm excited to see a bit more of her conceptual work coming through, or we see a start of that in a few of her pieces, but now she's ready to really focus on concept now that she has such a strong technical foundation.
This was my school hallway, and it was a really random moment. There was like a blackout, and it just like completely made the hallway look really dramatic. So when I got the picture, I thought it like emphasized the scenery of just like the students walking in. So we almost captured that like everyday life that I had at my high school, while also making it seem like surreal. Like, I thought this would be my easiest piece, but it turned out to be my hardest.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a pin. I just like the idea. It's just like things I learned in my life, and the idea with the pin was that it's very like it's almost like pinpointing something, where it like stands out and like shows like a mark in your life.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you were to explore different ways of drawing text and figuring out how can I create this visual pinpoint into the text, like maybe other versions of this drawing that aren't using this same like object scenario, like maybe it's, you know, text on a piece of glass in front of a scene or something like that. But so I think
like a series.
Yeah, I feel like this could really expand, especially considering that you have all these notes and little pieces of thoughts that have found themselves in your notebooks and things like that. I think that there's something special about that brings a really deeply personal meaning to this work. What I think is really working to your benefit here is this work that is observational, is demonstrating technique and skill with handling different media, but also communicating a story, whether it's just an experience you had during the day at school, or kind of diving into your old journals and notes and kind of pulling out these thoughts and creating us kind of a moment for us to appreciate those ideas. But yeah, I think that's a really good way to kind of communicate a little bit about yourself as an artist.
I think what's really great about your portfolio, I love that you're working large, you're trying a lot of different things, you're using a lot of different media. I love that you're drawing from your personal experience in your work. So especially the piece about the socks and your family. I really think that the breadth of the marks you're making, that that you have some facility in paint, drawing, all of these things are really important in a portfolio. But what I would love to see is for you to continue to push your ideas and really think about how can I highlight all these amazing technical skills that I have through something that I care about. I want you to be really intentional about the compositions and the kinds of imagery you're using, and use all that amazing technique to get there.
You want to study ceramics, you're trying to think dimensionally, and I think you're doing a really great job of thinking dimensionally. I think you're able to articulate yourself, you're able to articulate texture and form and all these like really cool things dimensionally. And when you told me you wanted to go into ceramics, when I saw this, I was immediately like, wow, this person could work in like, special effects, or maybe even like make toys, or like, really like there's a lot of opportunity here beyond just I think how you initially started to visualize this making experience. You know, I think you can do a lot with it. I think fine arts is a great pathway for you, but I would encourage you to keep your mind open to other outlets too, because this is really strong. Yeah, this is super strong.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below to stay updated and for more tips on how to make a great art portfolio.